First, let me thank you for the opportunity of being now for the next couple of minutes part of your life. I don't know in which device you are using to listen to these words. What I do know is that you are giving me an opportunity to, for the next 2-3 minutes, to share some Torah. When I signed up for the Parashat of the week, I will tell you in a second the name and what it means. I didn't know it will be the Parashat during COVID-19. I didn't know then, I didn't pay attention, it would be the last Parashat of the year. So there's a lot of meanings which I find just in the names of the two Parashiot. Nitzavim, which means here I stay. Why? Who is staying? The entire people of Israel are staying, renewing the covenant that they had previous done in Sinai, at Sinai. No, like a couple needs to renew their vows. No, we fall in love, we were sweethearts, and now we are grandparents, and we need to renew the relationship. Same will happen during this Parsha. We need to renew the covenant with God. But the word Nitzav, which means here I stay, is a very strong word, because you have two words in Hebrew to say the same. You can say Ani Omed La'amod or Ani Nitzav. Usually when you go to a cemetery and you see there is a monument for a loved one, we call it a Matzeva. Why? Because it's there to stay. So my first suggestion is in this last Shabbat of the year is to stay, to dwell in the last 6 months in your life, reviewing them, because remember, this is what we're supposed to do in the month of Elul, and specifically this last week of the year, and the human being you were. I'm sure that there were days that you like yourself so much, and some days that you couldn't believe you reacted that way. So that's okay. So, Nitzav, stay in that moment and think how much you learned about yourself and your family, and you find how strong you can be and how strong your family can be. Try to dwell, to stay in your sometimes loneliness and in the fears, and feel them and touch them, and try to think how you can work on them, so when the next chapter in our lives, which is the new year, next Friday night, begins, you can commit to become the person you will love to be. Second Parsha is called Vayelech, which means let's go. Let's go. Why? So after you did the exercise on dwelling on who I was as a human being, now is my opportunity to start walking towards the direction of who I want to be. You know, if there is something that COVID taught us all, rich and poor, intelligent and less prepared, foreigners and citizens, Jews and non-Jews, is that there is only a little bit that we can control in our life. But that part that we can control is what makes us humans. You can decide every day who you want to be. So this is my suggestion. Nitzav, stay and look backwards on the last 6 months in your life and who you were, and start walking toward the direction of the person you want to be. In that way, you will be honoring the names of the Parsha, you will be honoring the best part you have in yourself, and God, who one more time is telling us, do what you need to do, and then I will inscribe you in my book of life. May you all be blessed. Shabbat Shalom.